One of the most popular rallying cries of the Ukrainian resistance emerged early in the war, when soldiers stationed on a Black Sea military outpost called Snake Island responded to Russian troops' calls to surrender with a few choice words: "Russian warship, go F yourself." The incident has been The Ukrainian Postal Service, Ukroposhta, held a postage stamp competition to commemorate the soldiers, who were initially believed to have been killed but were actually held captive and released in a prisoner swap in late March. The winning design, as chosen by social media voters, was announced last month. It shows a lone Ukrainian soldier standing on shore, raising a middle finger at a looming gray warship in the water. Artist Boris Grossaye was so impressed by the soldiers' refusal to surrender that he decided to submit an illustration to lift morale. He told the Postal Service that it took him 3 days to complete the sketch, but he could have done it in 5 hours if he hadn't been distracted by the news. Ukroposhta announced last week that it had issued 1 million stamps in 20,000 envelopes. "I am sure that Ukrainians and our friends from abroad will be pleased to receive letters with such a postage stamp," Igor Smeliansky, the general director of Ukroposhta, said at a ceremony last week at the Main. "And today in this postal way we once again remind the invaders that they should immediately get off our land and follow their ship." The stamp became an instant sensation, counting President Volodymyr Zelensky among its many fans. Sharing a picture of people in line on Friday, Ukroposhta joked that it was probably the first time that lines for stamps were longer than those for the iPhone. It announced Monday that, with nearly 500,000 stamps already sold, it will limit purchases to no more than 6 stamps and will cancel online orders, according to a translation from Canada's CTV News. Smeliansky told The Guardian this week that 700,000 stamps are on sale across Ukraine, with 200,000 reserved for territories occupied by Russian troops. He said another 100,000 will be sold online, including overseas, starting Thursday. He doesn't plan to reprint them once they sell out. CTV News said some people waited in line for upward of 6 hours to get their hands on the stamps. They sell in 2 denominations at $0, 77 and $1.83 each, but some envelopes and stamp sheets are listed on eBay for $2, 500 and more. NPR's Tim Mock retweeted a photo from Atlantic Council fellow Vladislav Davidson showing Odessa residents crowding into a post office, saying they lined up for hours trying to get the stamps.